Good morning. I guess my clock is going to be my entrance from now on. I'll forget about that clock, dang it. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me this morning. It's Pinky Mouse Cakes, Cookies, and Candy, and I'm Mary. Linda, she's at home today. We cook by ourselves one day a week. She cooks on Monday and I cook on Thursday. So today I'm actually not cooking. I am making a broccoli cauliflower salad. Thank y'all for joining me. I know everybody has things they have to do, appointments and things like that, but thank y'all for the ones that gets to watch me live, and then for the ones that plays the replay, that I appreciate that too. So I've already done a lot of preparation ahead of time because I didn't want to, this salad is not a quick salad. So if you're going to make this for the holidays, I suggest you make part of it up and cover it and put it in the refrigerator because it takes a while to make it. I'm going to use my little bowl. Linda and I, when we was in Nacogdoches the other day, we was at Big Lots. They're going out of business. Got this little bowl for $2.49, and it's got that bottom grip. So if you got a Big Lots in your area, I don't know if they're closing in every area or not. It's regular $5. They got 50% off. So you might want to do that. I'm going to make the dressing first. And so I'm using Italian, good season, Italian dressing. It's a little packet. It's a dry mix. I start out with that. I'm going to put that in my bowl because we want this to set and kind of combine and get all the flavors together. This you can do really ahead of time because put it in the refrigerator. All right, now this is 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, and this is 1/4 a cup of honey. Just get that out of there. This recipe is in our Pinky Mouse, Pinky Mouse Sisters in the Kitchen cookbook. It's on page 72, I believe. I'll look to see for sure. This salad, the recipe, it makes a large salad, and you know, I wasn't thinking about when I made this. This is what we make for our Christmas, and we make a large bowl. I'm going to have the recipe on the salad part. The dressing, I'm making the whole recipe for the dressing because I can keep it in the refrigerator. Okay, and now that was mayonnaise. 1/2 cup. You can use light mayonnaise or regular mayonnaise, salad dressing, where that was 1/2 cup. And then this is 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Plain Greek yogurt. 1/2 cup. I think this little tub here, I could have just put it in there. That's what it is. It's about 1/2 cup. So I'll just put the rest of it in there. My cup wasn't quite full, so just put the 1/2 cup. I'm gonna throw this in the trash, and then 1/2 cup. I'm gonna get my recipe. Make sure, yeah. 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I did not grate this. I bought it already grated, so I'm gonna put 1/2 cup, and I'm spilling it. I think I'd been better off to get a spoon, dip it out. Half a cup. I hope that y'all are. This is a delicious salad. It is really good. My sister-in-law, Linnell, Charles's wife, she's a twin, and her sister, she's no longer with us. We lost her years ago. But she made this salad. I think I was at Linnell's for some kind of a special occasion. And she had made this salad. And it's not something that I normally would eat. And I tasted some of it and it was delicious. So, we've been having it at our Christmas ever since then. I'm going to pick this up. My counter's clean. Get this. Then I'm going to get the cookbook out and make sure. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Apple cider vinegar. Let me make sure 2 teaspoons. Yeah. It's 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. 1, 2. Now I'm going to mix it up. This is a lot of dressing. It's not, I won't be using all this for sure. But I have a container to put it in. If you don't have a dressing container, just put it in a fruit jar. Just put it in something that you can cover a lid with it. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go over the recipe one more time for the salad dressing. It's 1 package of good seasoning, Italian seasoning mix, a half a teaspoon of plain Greek yogurt, a half a cup of light mayonnaise or your choice of mayonnaise, a 1/4 cup of honey, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, or you can use red wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And now I'm going to put it in my jar. I'm going to put it in this container and put it in the refrigerator. I forgot this dressing is a little thick. It may not pour very easily. But I can always take the lid off. It's been a while. I get the last Christmas, I think Linnell made this for me, and I didn't make it. So, and I don't make it that often for myself because it makes such a big amount. We have it at church a lot of times. People does it a little different than I do, and I'll show you when I get a paper towel and wipe it off. Everybody does their salad part different from me, and that's just my preference, and I'll show you what I mean. I just put the lid on it. This is really a vinaigrette bottle, a container, and that liquid. Let me get it on there. I got to get it on there. There we go. So I'm not sure that it's going to pour very easily out of this jar, but at least I got a lid on it, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit while I do the salad part. Let me get all this out of my way. And I've already beat up a lot of it. This is my broccoli and cauliflower, and now I'm going to show you how I do it. I wash my broccoli and then I cut it into big pieces like this. A lot of people, they leave it in the little clusters or even half this. And this is where I differ from other people. You see how little this is? I do it in very, very small pieces, and I'll show you how I do it. I cut this off, and I cut most of the stem off. And then I take those little florets like that, and I just break it in little pieces. I like it little. I know most people don't do it that way, but that's what I do. I don't want no big clusters. I want, when I get a salad, when I get a spoonful of this, when I put it in my mouth, I want a little taste of everything. And if it's big clusters, you can't. So that's my preference. So I just break it off. And you see that stem? I do not put that in my salad. So I just break it into little bitty pieces. And today I'm halving it. The recipe calls for 2 bundles of broccoli, and I'm only using 1. Like I said, I'm just, see, a lot of people just break it. And if you want to, you can. That's just not the way I do it. I take that and break it in little pieces, and I do not put that stem in there. That's, like I said, everybody does theirs different, and that's okay. It's however, it takes longer to do it the way I'm doing it, but that's the way I like it, so that's the way I'm doing it. And I just wanted to save a little bit to show you how I do it, because I've already broke up. Okay, I've got enough of cauliflower. I don't use as much cauliflower in this as I do broccoli. So now the broccoli, I cut it. See, I cut that stem off. I just don't want it in there. And then, I know a lot of people has it big like that. I don't. I still break it up. And each one of those little florets, I separate it. I just break it off. Just break them off like that, or you can cut them off. But see that stem? And that's what. And you can cut it closer. You can cut it where it's closer, and then you don't have as much stem. But I still break it off. I don't want no big piece of stem in there. And like I said, that's just my preference. It takes longer. And on the broccoli, when I cut the stems and all off, and I'm saving this, I'm gonna make some broccoli and cheese soup. So you're not wasting those stems. See, like that, I'm not wasting that. I'm gonna cook them and make broccoli soup. But this is how I do it. It's just time consuming. But if you do this the night before, you can just cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and then you'll have it ready, because this is what takes the longest. But see, all right, there's one. I'm gonna put this over in this, get this off my board here. I'm not gonna put any more cauliflower in there, because I got more cauliflower than I do those. Now, red onions. And again, the recipe calls for 1 red onion. I'm halving it, and I'm not putting this much red onion in this because I don't like onion. But I do want y'all to know that you put red onion in it. And I'm not going to put much. I can handle a little bit, so I just slice my onion, and then I'm just doing it like this. So probably, I already had some measured up, didn't I? Oh, here it is. I'll just show you how I did it. I just saved some slices so I can show you. I've already got this. I've got 1/4 a cup. And to me, with what I'm making, to me, that's a lot of onion. Because, but I like, the reason that I'm putting it in there is because I like the color to make it pretty. So I put 1/4 a cup in this one because I'm not making a whole one. Now, carrots, you want grated carrots. I've already peeled this one. Where's my grater? I'm using the little tiny grater part. and I'm going to put a half a cup. It doesn't take much carrots for a half a cup, but I washed and peeled the carrot, and I want them in little pieces, so I'm doing it in a fine grade. Now, if you don't have a fine grater, you can do it in bigger ones, but this is just another my choice. It does, like I said, that's just a small carrot, and it may be enough. I washed 2, but I'm gonna put this is the 1/4 cup of measuring, and I'm gonna see. I might do the rest of the carrot. So that was just about a half of a carrot is what I'm putting in there. You know, salad, you can pretty near do whatever you like the most, then put more of that in it, you know? So that ought to be a half a cup. Okay, that's enough carrots. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way. And then I'll get the rest of the things. Wipe my table off. You know, carrot stain, so I try to keep it on that mat as much as possible. All right, now I'm gonna put the rest of the ingredients in it. And I'm gonna get my book here to make sure I don't miss something. It's diced ham. I'm gonna put that in there last, because if you're making this salad, I don't put my bacon or my ham in there until just before and the dressing just before I get ready to serve it. So let me go ahead and put all of this in here. It calls for a cup of cranberry, dried cranberries. But I'm going to use my cup, but I'm not going to put maybe half. I don't have a half a cup. I'm going to put about a half a cup of dried cranberries. So like I told y'all, I'm doing a smaller amount. This is nuts. I'm gonna cut those nuts a little bit, chop them a little bit. I'm gonna get me another mat. Chop up. It calls for a cup of walnuts or almonds. Let me get this out of there. These was already in pieces, but I'm just going to chop them just a little bit more so they won't be quite that big. But you want them big enough that you can taste it. So, like I said, it calls for a cup. It calls for a cup, but I'm probably not going to put a cup. These mats, I just love them because you can just pick it up and put it, measure it. I might put a few more pieces in there. This is going to be a big salad, even in me halving it, it's a big salad. So, and if you don't like walnuts, put pecans, put almonds. So I'm putting them, it's a little over half a cup. And then a half a cup of raisins, the seedless golden raisins. And recipe calls for a cup, but again, I'm just doing half. So. Now, this is the bacon. The recipe says 8 strips. This is 8 strips of bacon, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it all in there because that's my preference. I want a lot of bacon in it, but I'm gonna chop it up. I cooked it in the microwave. I cooked it in the microwave. I did. I think I did like 4 strips at a time for 2.5 minutes. And every microwave is different, so that's according to what your microwave is. Mine's 1250 watts, so it doesn't take as long. Or you can use bacon bits if you want to, but if you're at this point right now, if you was not fixing to serve it, then you wait and put your bacon and your little diced ham in there when you get, right before you get ready to serve it, and your dressing. This, let me go ahead and toss this. Get all that tossed up. And this is at the stage that you would put it a lid on it, saran wrap, something to cover it. And until you get ready to serve it. And you see how much salad this is? It's a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and mix it so I can go ahead and eat some. But I'm gonna get finished chopping this bacon up a little bit. This bacon, you want it to be a little crisp, and that's the reason that you don't put it on there until you get ready to serve it. And I just chop it with a knife is what I do. You could break it up with your hand if you wanted to. This morning I was rushing around just thinking about what all I need to do and what I got to do. And then I stepped out on the porch and a squirrel came down off the tree. And it was just refreshing. I breathed a deep breath of fresh air. It's nice and cool outside. And it just, somehow or another, it just relaxed me. You know, it just made me think, Mary, just count your blessings and enjoy the day. So that's what I'm going to do today. I am going to relax and try to enjoy my day. And what I mean by that is I do a lot of things in my head that I never get done, if that makes sense to y'all. I think of all these things that I got to do. Rush, rush, rush. I got to do this today. And I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to take one thing at a time and take it slow. And I'm busy this morning, so I'm going to have to take it slow. All right, now the ham is 1 cup also. And again, I'm not, what did I do with my cup? Oh, here it is. I'm not going to put a full cup. But this is a big salad. So I'm going to put about a 1/2 cup of diced ham. Reach in there and get it with my hands because that ham has a little bit of liquid in it. So put the ham in there because we're fixing to taste this. I wish y'all was here to taste it with me. So now I'm going to, you know what? Oh, I guess because the dressing has cheese in it. I didn't remember it not having cheese in it. It's in the dressing, but maybe not. I guess if you want to add some cheese, you could. But then I'm just going by the recipe. Okay. Now I'm going to, see, that's a big salad. That's a big salad. And it's colorful and pretty. I'm going to put my ham up and I'm going to get the dressing. I'm going to have to wash my counter off here. Give me a second. I don't know about y'all, But I just make little messes, you know. I have to clean it up a lot. I don't like messes. I don't like to work on. I don't like my work space to be messy. But okay, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to pour this or not, because it's really not. I put it in the wrong. I usually always do something wrong. All right, I'm not gonna try. This is a vinaigrette jar for liquid, so I'm just gonna take me a spoon and I'll just put a spoonful at a time in it. I'm gonna put 2 spoons, and then I'm gonna toss it around. Yeah, it's gonna take more than 2. I couldn't remember how much this I put, but it's a lot of salad, so it's gonna take a little bit. I don't like a dry salad. I don't like it too liquid either. You know, it's just you have to get that right combination. And 2, when it sits in the refrigerator or sits for a while, this dressing it'll saturate in your dressing. So that's all I'm gonna put in it, because I'm not, probably if you use the whole done the whole recipe with the other broccoli and the rest of the cauliflower and the other half a cup of the other ingredients, you probably would use all the dressing. I probably use half of it. Yeah, I'll probably use half that dressing on this. All right, I'm gonna clean my now if I was serving this, I'd wash these salad claws. I'd wash them, but since I'm not, I'm gonna get me a bowl. Get me a bowl right here. I forgot to get it out. I'd also clean this bowl up. If you want to, you can make this in a separate bowl and then put it in your salad bowl. This would even be pretty, and I thought about getting it out. I have a glass clear bowl, and this would be pretty in a glass bowl too. But anyway, I'm gonna get some out. That's all I'm gonna put in that bowl because I can't eat much of it. But I know it's gonna be good. I'm gonna taste and see. I might have to put some more dressing in it. And all these, the onion and all that will get all combined, and with your dressing, everything, make it good. I got a big piece of bacon, onion in there. Oh well, I can eat it. Thank you, Jesus. It's delicious. But I am going to put some more dressing. I don't want to get too much in it, but at the same time, I got a little bit in that bite that I eat. I did get a little bit of everything. And them cranberries and them raisins, a little bit of sweet. It's good. And if you want to cut your broccoli and your cauliflower, break it up into smaller pieces and larger pieces, you can do that also. But it's good. Like I said, I'll probably put a little bit more dressing on this. But it's a nice crunchy salad. It's colorful and it's good. So I hope that y'all have a good day. I don't know if y'all have any comment questions or not. Let me see if I can see if there's any questions. Thank you, Judy. Judy's having a Ireland friendship, that some people that we met on the Ireland trip. She's having a get-together at her house Saturday, and I would love to come, Judy. I'm trying my best to figure out how I can. It scares me to go off that far because by the afternoon, I'm not feeling that. Sometimes I'm tired. So I've still got to make up my mind. I haven't made my mind yet. But anyway, I was thinking about that when I was making this that I could just seal it up real good, and I think it would still be good Saturday. I'm not sure. I would have to make sure first. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me this morning. This was a short video, and I knew it would be, but I didn't want to cut up all that broccoli because I probably worked 30 or 40 minutes doing the broccoli and cauliflower before I got on air because I'm slow and I like to pick it, do little pieces at a time. So it takes longer to do that. But if you haven't ever tried this, it's a good salad. So I hope y'all have a great day. Have a blessed weekend. Get out and enjoy it. And Linda will be back on Monday. I don't know what she's got in mind cooking, but I know it's going to be good. I was looking at some recipes the other night, and I really got to get busy. So I really had planned on starting on my baking on Saturday and start making the cake. Some of you had asked me if I was going to do the video on the coconut cake. I might cook the cake. It won't be when... I'm planning on making that coconut cake, the cake part of it, on Monday, but I will not be putting it together with the filling until Thursday. So Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not sure which, because I don't want to put that on there too far before Friday. So got a busy next week. So I'll let y'all know when it comes closer. I'll let y'all know about the Fall Fest if y'all want to. If you live close enough, you want to come, or if you want to buy one of the church cookbooks, I'll let y'all know how to do that. And tonight in Kilgore, they are lighting the derricks, and Kilgore is known as the richest little acre in Texas because it had so many back in the boom day when they were doing all the drilling of oil. It was just, Kilgore was just booming. There's still lots of oil rigs around here. But they light them up. Every Christmas they have lights on them and they light them up, and it's called Lighting of the Derricks. I don't know if I'm going to feel like it or not, but if I feel like it and things are going okay and it's not too cold, I'm going to go and I'm going to try to film it. It starts at 5 o'clock. So that's before dark. So I don't know how long, because every year it seems like there's something comes up that I can't go to it. So I'm going to try to do that. And if I do, I'll film some of it and let y'all see the lighting of the derricks, because it's a memento for Kilgore area. So thank y'all so much. Have a blessed weekend. Don't forget to count your blessings and get out and enjoy the day. Bye-bye.